Um, okay, I can see almost everyone is here. ठीक है. Okay, let's get started. Hi, everyone. How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is set and all ready and no one is in need. अगर कोई नींद में है, तो let me know. Okay, great. Everyone is wide awake. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm good, Angel. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, great. So we have Naisha here with us today, guys. She'll be taking a new topic for you. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and ask the questions in between. And we'll also keep an eye on the chat box, Naisha, since some of them will be responding over chat box as well. Okay, great. So let's start. Over to you, Naisha.
All right. Hi everyone, I'm Naisha Mehta, and today I will be teaching you basics about filmmaking and the career opportunities you can get through it. So, a little bit about me. So, my name is Naisha Mehta, like I said. I am in 12th grade and I study in a boarding school in Bangalore called Stoneham International. The career that I want to pursue is actually filmmaking, more specifically, direction. I have taken a course this summer to study filmmaking, and I got a general overview of what is in store for me in the future. And one was on film production, and one was on animation. So they're two quite vastly different aspects of the film industry. But I realized that film production is the way that I want to go. So yeah, um, I'll start now with the presentation. So, a little bit about filmmaking. So, why are the filmmaking skills so important? So, when we see filmmaking, we see self expression for the future. So, these skills that you have, you don't have to use them just for filmmaking. You can use these skills. You can use these skills to develop so many more aspects of you and yourself and to help you in your future career. So, self expression for the future, being able to share your ideas, which will clearly help you in interviews, presentations, and any career. Storytelling in jobs, so whether you're convincing a client, making a pitch, or posting online, good storytelling makes people listen. And practical skills that employers want. So, planning, teamwork, communication, problem solving are skills every job needs, not just filmmaking. It even improves your leadership skills in case you want to be a director like me or want to be in a directorial position. So, yeah. Then we have confidence, the last. So, if you can confidently present yourself on video, you'll be more confident speaking in class, at work, or in public. And there are also so many opportunities. So, from marketing to journalism to running your own business, video is the most powerful way to reach people in today's age. So, now we're going to talk about filmmaking. So, when you're doing a film, you want to know what the story is about, right? You want to learn what the story is about. So, this can be anything from a day in your life, from studying to hobbies, getting ready for classes, and meeting friends. It can even be something you're passionate about. So, if will it be short, like 10 to 15 seconds, like TikTok, Reels, Shorts, you see like 15-second Reels that you keep swiping, and then, or long videos, like 2 to 3 minutes, can be 10 to 1 hour long as well. They tend to be YouTube videos or even vertical movies, which is new in the industry now, where you see movies that are made to be on your phone. If there are any questions, if I'm going too fast, please let me know, put your hand up. I would be more than happy to slow down. Okay, so there is a short example that I want to show you of a reel, and it's filmed in a very cinematic way, and it's very short, quite engaging actually. So I want to show you an example.
Sorry, Naisha, is there audio in this?
So yeah, there is. Can you not hear?
No, we couldn't hear the audio.
Okay. I'll just see.
Maybe just try resharing with audio.
I think, yeah. I think there's a little background noise in the um the audio when I was screen recording it.
Okay, we cannot hear you now. No, Nisha, we cannot hear you anymore. Maybe just try resharing your screen because we cannot hear you as well now.
Give me one moment.
Mm. Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my audio. It's not letting me share audio.
No
Um,
problem. That's fine. You can just show the video and then explain it
I
if
think,
there was
yeah.
any audio in it.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, 1 second. No,
तू
Ramsa, you can
बात
speak.
करे
It's just gonna be a little loud.
ना मुझसे चाहे
I'm just screen
आंखों का
record something.
पैगाम न ले पर ये मत कहना.
Yeah, I think there's a little background noise in that one as well. I didn't realize. But now this is an example of a YouTube video. I won't be showing the whole thing, but it's just an example of, oops, I'm not sure what's happening here. It's okay, I guess I'll move on because it's just a day in the life type of video. So, okay, moving on. Now, when it comes to tips and tricks of shooting the perfect video, this is typically for ones that you can shoot on your phone, not professionally, not yet. So shooting videos. So, okay, before we start, I don't know if you saw the answer, but how many like seconds is the most crucial part of the video when it begins? How many seconds is it? How many, like, what do you guys think? In the beginning of the video, okay, you got an answer. You can tell me. Yeah, Madhuri?
3 seconds. First
Correct.
3 seconds.
Correct. So, why? This creates tension and causes curiosity for the viewers. It breaks, so when you watch reels on your phone, the first 3 seconds is what catches your attention, right? For you, it identifies if you want to scroll or if you want to keep watching the video. And then this, in order to keep the video engaging, what you should do is break the pattern, different camera angles. Don't keep it in one singular spot the whole time. Move it from different angles. This enhances emotions and causes viewers to be more engaged with the video. And then create an unpredictable storyline by constantly changing the pace. So, for example, climax. In movies, we know that there's always a problem that has to be solved, right? So it's not just one single just storyline. Otherwise, it's boring and viewers don't want to watch it. So a climax is something that's unpredictable that happens, which causes suspense or causes the viewers to want to continue watching it and want to know what happens next. So these are three very important rules for creating a story. Now, sorry. Uh, when you want to film a video, especially with the phone, you use both your hands or rest the phone on a nearby table. Keep it in a stable position. Use landscape mode for YouTube and portrait mode for Instagram or YouTube Shorts. For lighting, face lighting can be like your lamp, a light source, your flashlight, um, a light in your room, or sunlight. I feel like that's the best way to, sunlight is the best source of light that you can have. If I'm going fast, please, anyone tell me to slow down, no problem there. And then speak clearly and avoid noisy places. One thing that I really like a tip that I've like adapted for shooting videos, I tend to take videos in very noisy places. So what I do is I connect my AirPods or like my earphones or some sort of like Bluetooth earpiece to a separate phone or some separate device so that I can voice record my subject to the person that I'm recording and then attach the audio onto the video later so I can take off all the background noise. It's a smart trick that I've learned. So, how many cameras do you think you need to shoot a scene in a film? Anyone answer? Yes, Zanab?
One camera.
So, it really depends. Now, when you do filmmaking, like professional filmmaking, there can be multiple cameras that you use. Usually, they don't use only one, they use two and more. Now, this is because they have something called a master shot. So, a master shot is when you film the entire sequence or your entire clip or scene in one single shot. There are no pauses, no cuts, no changing of the camera angle. Then we film cuts. Cuts are parts of the scene that you film from a different angle. So when you watch movies and stuff, you see that the scene is not just one singular, shot. There are exceptions, of course, but usually there are parts where it cuts to the actor's face, a close up, a mid shot, a wide angle. All of these are done to enhance the emotion of the subject, the actor, or to increase the emotion of the viewer as well. It's supposed to cause a reaction for the audience. So, a tip for filming, even with yourself on your phone, film each scene twice and from different angles so you have options to choose from. So your first go might not be perfect. For example, today I had a presentation that I had to film for my theater project, and I had to film it at least 20 times so that it had the perfect shot. And yeah, it's always best to keep having multiple options and the best one so you can choose the best one out of them. Let's hopefully this link works. Yes. Okay. So I will show you a video
Have a look at this
on,
short scene and see how you think.
yeah, I will show you a video on an example of bad directing, but I will stop the video in between and ask you why do you think it's bad directing, okay? All right, great.
Think it could have been directed better.
Will the defendant please rise?
The sentence of this court is that you, Dimitri Valoris, be incarcerated for a period of 20 years. The defendant is forthwith remanded into custody of a U.S. federal marshal. This court is adjourned.
Okay, so now when you watch this, what do you think about this scene? Anyone? What do you feel when you watch this scene? Yeah, Angel?
So I think it's some case where the man lost the uh, in the court. He lost the argument, and I think he lost the argument, and that's the scene in this video clip.
Okay. Do you find anything interesting about this scene?
Interesting. I think yes.
Okay.
There was like people very upset about it. So maybe there is he was not guilty, and they are just
Mm-hmm.
there's a chances.
Okay.
So that I
Okay.
think.
Thank you, Angel. Lakshmi?
Yes. In the starting part, only the person is guilty. So audience have a curiosity why he is guilty and what he did. So with that question, the audience will watch till the end, I think.
Okay, very good. Very good. Kushagra?
So I think it has a, I saw in the video, it has a super dramatic background sound, which made me also and the people also think what going to be happen next. So I think that was a good part of the scene, please.
That's great. I love your input. Thank you. Durgeshwari?
So I feel the one thing that came to my mind after seeing this, it's first of all black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see like colors and all, it looks little appealing. So I feel that's one thing that I noticed. And the second thing I felt in between, the camera was little bit not stable.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the second thing I noticed. And yes, there is absolutely climax and all dramatic scenes. So yes.
Perfect. Okay, so what you guys have given, except for the Durgeshwari, have given all positive impact, like positive aspects of what you've just seen, right? Because you don't know what the directing choice was for this clip. So I'll continue watching the video and you will see. Okay?
How could this pretty ropey scene have been directed better? To answer that, we need to know some things. What's the purpose of this scene? Why is it in the film? Ultimately, this film is a love story about this woman and this guy. We never see this character or this character again. What they're doing here is important to the story, but they are definitely not. The issue with this scene is that as a director, one of the fundamental things you are doing is telling the audience what's important, what they should care about. One of the ways you can do that is to make that moment stand out in some way, bigger.
Okay. Oh, it is. Oh, sorry. It is a somewhat long video, so I will stop it there. Okay. So what the person who made the video is trying to say is that the two people that we saw in the beginning of this clip, they were not the main characters in any way. They were just there for that scene. So they weren't important to the storyline. So that is a choice the director made, which tends to be not a great choice because they're showing extra importance to subjects that are not that important to the storyline. Instead, what he could have done was zoom in on the woman who is the love interest and the other man as well to add dramatic effect. Of course, he could have panned onto the judge, onto the lawyer, onto the jury, but focusing on those subjects should not have been the main goal. There's also a point where he did, I think, a dolly zoom. So what a dolly zoom does is creates suspense. It creates a vertigo effect. And what you see in the dolly zoom is when the background encloses and the subject moves closer to you. So that creates suspense, that creates tension in the air. You can tell even the music like I think Kushagra, you said the music added a lot of like dramatic effect and you wanted to watch more of it, right? So
Or this
this
character again.
I'm sorry,
What they're doing.
that's called, yeah.
Is it just for me or everyone can just see a small?
The top of this screen, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
oh,
you just reshare
sorry.
the screen? I think, yeah, we
Yeah.
can just see like very small portion of it. Okay.
Oh, okay, wait. Give me 1 second.
No problem. Take your time.
Sorry.
No problem.
Can you see now?
Perfect. Yes, we can.
Yeah. So there was a point in the film. I don't want to like, show the video again in case it like, goes out again. There was a point where the subject was getting like he was moving closer to the camera, but the background, if you could tell, was enclosing behind him. Like I said, that causes dramatic effect and suspense. What that is called, it's called a dolly zoom. So they use a mechanical type of train track where the camera woman or cameraman, sorry, sits on the dolly and someone is pushing them in and they're zooming out at the same time. So this causes the background to enclose and the subject to zoom in. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of editing.
Okay,
So,
before we get into that, can we just pause and take some questions? Like, is
yeah, of
everyone
course, of course.
understanding?
Anyone has any questions?
Any questions so far? Everyone is understanding everything. Do you all know the meaning of filmmaking, the word? Even if you don't know, it's completely fine. Let us know and we can guide you on it. Anyone over here? Yes, then no.
Yes, please. What is meant by dolly?
Okay, so the dolly zoom is like a sort of train track, you know, the train tracks, and they have a sort of like a little stool-like thing that is attached to it, so it can move up and down. And then there's like a little seat, and the camera person sits on that with the camera, and there's somebody pushing them from the back. Okay, like a little stroller, basically like that. Okay. And what they have to do, they have
Yes.
to mark positions on it for it to stop, when not to stop, when to go. And at the same time, when they zoom in, they also zoom out. Did you understand?
Yes, please. Thank you. Yes.
Of course. Yeah. Anyone else? Should I move on?
Okay, great. Yes. I'll just check the chat box. Any questions in the chat box? Yep, no questions. Okay, Lakshmi is
Lakshmi?
raising.
Yeah.
So we use these for the like make the object important.
Yes, and to create, like, are you talking about the dolly zoom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's to create
Yes.
tension and suspense. Have any of y'all watched Jaws? Put a thumbs up if you've watched Jaws. Any of y'all? So
Jaws
it's a
is a
movie.
movie.
Yeah, it's a movie about a shark, okay? And he eats people. Okay. So there's one scene where the man who's trying to save people from the shark, he's sitting on the beach and nobody knows if there's a shark in the water, but he does. And then a little child gets eaten by the shark. Okay. And in that scene, everyone's screaming, but because he's the protagonist, he's the main character, a dolly zoom is done on him. This creates tension, and this feels like an enclosement, an entrapment, claustrophobic type of feeling that causes, you know, like what's going to happen next. It gives that type of feeling. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
of course. Yeah.
Yes, Swapnil.
Yes, it is diversely used in this movie. Everything, everywhere, all at once. The
Mm-hmm.
dolly zoom effect.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll just quickly show a picture of the dolly for them so that they are thoda sa clear
Yeah.
about it.
So I'll stop
Mm,
sharing because anyways I have to open the other software
yeah.
to show them the
Can
editing
everyone see
thing.
my screen?
Yes, please.
So this is what it looks like. Naisha, can you see as well?
Yes, I can. Yeah, that's exactly what a dolly zoom is.
Okay, great. So you guys can see, right? There is a machine that this guy is on. This is the cameraman that Naisha was talking about, and the trail. Okay, so there is a trail given. To in that space itself, it moves ahead and back. Okay, with the help of wheels. You can see wheels, right, in the picture. Great, perfect. So that was it. Moving ahead.
Okay. Should I share my screen?
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Okay, great. Okay, so before I do that, before we go on to the actual editing thing, can you guys see my screen? Oh,
Yes, please.
Yes, yes, please.
okay,
Yes,
perfect.
please.
So we have some apps for editing. So for, you know, film like movies like on your phone or like YouTube Shorts, Reels, TikToks, you can use these softwares called iMovie, which is available on Apple, and InShot. InShot is personally my favorite app to use because even if you don't have the pro features or the premium features, it still has so much that you can use to edit with. And I've been using it for, I think, the past 7 years. Like, it's one of my absolute favorite apps to use because it's so easy and accessible to use. So these apps specifically can help you make like reels and shorts and like YouTube videos as well. Now, Adobe Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve, these are more technical, more complex softwares that professionals use to edit videos after all of the scenes have been filmed. So even I, like personally, I've been using Adobe for years now, and I still can't, do it properly as much as I would like to. I can't. But now what we're going to do is I am going to share my screen with the InShot editing software that is, yeah, okay. And I'm going to show you just a little bit, like little like aspects of the app and how to use it. So I have already like some clips that are already there. And it was a promotional video for my teacher, and she wrote a book. So she wanted me to film a reel for her. These are raw clips that I haven't edited yet, and I will show you a little bit of how to edit it, okay? If I'm going too fast, please tell me to slow down. I will be more than happy to. Okay, so we have right now about a minute long video, okay? And we can see that over here. If you can see my cursor, it's over here, okay? Now, this clip is what I want to start the video with, correct? But you can see that moving on to the next clip, it's a little choppy. It just moves on to it, correct? I've already added the music in the background. And the way you do that is you go to audio over here on the left, and you go to music, and like I said, I love this app because it already has so many pre-downloaded like albums or like music that you can use that you don't have to pay for. You can just download it and use it. So I have done that, and I think it is called, I don't know, I forgot the name of the song, but um, yeah, okay. Oh, I cannot leave it for some reason. 1 second. Give me a minute. For some reason, I cannot leave. Okay, yeah. All right. So this is the audio that I have. Can you hear it?
Yes, please.
No? Yeah, okay. Okay, great. So it's a very soft, dreamy type of sound. It's, nice to listen to. And because this book is about nature, I chose such a sound. Now, I added the video, added the audio. That's all I had to do. I just had to click the audio and it added immediately to the videos. Now, what I want to do is I want to cut and crop some of the videos in order for it to be a more seamless, nicer video to watch. So we see that it continues over here, but this clip is quite long, correct? And it keeps spinning round and round and round and round, and I don't want it to be so long. Also, on this video, there's audio. That is something I don't want, background noise. I find background noise excruciatingly painful to hear because it just makes me, I don't know what to focus on. So again, we click on the video and we have the mute clip button here. So I'm going to mute the clip. So now we won't hear any background noise, right? Just the music. Okay. Now, I would like to stop the video here. So what I do is I go to split. Everyone following? Okay. Go to
Yes,
split. Okay. Now we have these 3 clips, okay? Right? What I would like to do for this clip is I would like to blur it out. I don't want to keep it, just same picture. I want to blur it. It adds more effect, makes it more interesting. So we go
I think there is some network issue. We'll just wait for a minute. Okay, she's having some network issue. Let's just wait for 1 minute. She's rejoining. So sorry. Okay, she's trying to rejoin. In the meantime, we'll see a video, which was in relation to the dolly shot that we have just spoken about. Okay, so we'll just see a video to clarify on how does it work better. That will also help in the editing bit. Okay, so I'll just share my screen. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Yes, please,
Okay,
dear.
ठीक है. We'll just look into this video. Let me know if you're able to hear the sound as well. Is the sound there? Okay, amazing, great.
What is a dolly shot and what is it used for in film? Dolly shots are a powerful filmmaking technique that effectively narrates stories, creating captivating and awe-inspiring shots for cinematic success. This shot occurs when a camera, mounted on a dolly cart, moves along a track. This smooth, controlled movement enhances the scene. This technique captures unique shots as the camera seems to float, following characters. It helps depict fluid movements throughout the scene. Types of dolly shots. Various types of dolly shots exist, each serving a specific purpose. The camera dolly and settings are vital to the outcome. Dolly in and out shots smoothly move the camera towards or away from the subject, maintaining focus and minimizing tilted movements. The dolly zoom, or dolly shot, combines dolly movement and camera zoom to maintain constant foreground subject size and create a distinctive visual effect. Dolly and secondary camera movement shots combine movement and angle changes to highlight specific parts of a moving scene, drawing attention to specific areas. Tracking dolly shots follow moving subjects with a dolly, often using a rail or Steadicam, creating an engaging visual journey through the scene. The long tracking dolly shot captures uninterrupted long takes, requiring a single perfect shot. Though rare due to Steadicams, professionals can achieve them with sufficient rail length.
Understanding so far? Or is it going too fast?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
360 dolly shots encircle the subject, offering a complete view using a circular rail track. Steadicams are often employed to simplify the complexity of capturing 360 shots. A spikely dolly shot synchronizes camera and subject on a dolly, moving smoothly together along the track to create a powerful and unique dynamic in the film scene. Shooting a dolly shot. Dolly shots can be achieved with minimal equipment. Wheelchairs, vehicles, roller skates, and drones can produce these effects affordably. Despite potential challenges, these options are viable for indie filmmakers or low-budget cinematographers seeking to capture dolly shots. Dolly shots in film evoke emotions, direct attention, enhance drama, reveal settings, add depth, and emphasize character realizations. Consider using this shot for your next project. For more great industry info, like and subscribe to Beverly Boy Productions today.
Okay, great. Did everyone understand the video? Or was it too fast?
Yes,
I
please.
I figured in between it was saying quite fatafat. Yes. Okay, great. Everyone understood. Okay, can anyone give me a gist of what all did they understand? Yes, Angel.
There are, what I understand is that dolly shot is used to create more emotional impact and connect with audience. There are different types of dolly shots, and it's really, if you know it, you can enhance your movie and your short films more. That's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very good. Very good. Tapsi?
Yes, like as Angel said, I also want to said that things only.
You can repeat it, no problem.
Okay. So I understand. Like from the video, I understand that in because of dolly shot, we can make video more attractive and emotional, and also like there are different types of dolly shots, and yes, like we can also use drone or different like machines for making dolly shots. Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, Mansi?
So like yes, there are different type of dolly shots and used for different situations. And like they mentioned for indies, like we do jugaad, we can use wheelchair as dolly shot, and a simple drone can help them instead of huge setup.
Okay, amazing. Everyone has pretty much got a fair idea of it. Can anyone tell me types? Did anyone focus on types? Yes, Angel.
There was, I think, spikely dolly shot, long tracking 360, and dual zoom. No, dolly zoom.
Okay, amazing. Cecil. Yeah.
I could write only five, but I'll read it out. In
Sure.
and out, first one. Second, zoom and zolly. Third one, secondary camera movement. Fourth, 360 degrees dolly shot. Fifth, tracking dolly shot, and I wrote sixth one as well. That is
Okay.
Spike Lee dolly shot, something like that.
Okay,
But it's
amazing.
quite interesting to know the different types.
Yes, that's amazing. And I hope you guys understood the difference between all of the types. I'll share this video with you as well on the group. So refer to it in case it was too fast for anyone. You can go through it again and, try to learn it again. Is anyone here interested in filmmaking, by the way? Is anyone like interested in movies, filmmaking, series? Do you all watch anything? Because this implies on everything. Okay, Sejal is interested. Angel, Durgeshwari, Tapsi, Shamna, Kashagra. Okay. Rest of you all, do you watch any series, any movies, anything? No? Okay, Nishita watches. Ashura watches. Okay, great. For people who don't watch, that is also completely fine. Here you're learning something new that is backend. Because you see so many dramatic movies and series, now you know what goes behind it, right? So we'll try to learn editing bit as well now. Naisha is here with us. And in the editing bit, again, it is not bound to one filmmaking bit, okay? So pay some attention over there. It will help you in other places as well.
Sorry, everyone, my laptop died midway. That was not expected. Sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna resume from where I left off. I think what I was trying to say is I wanted to create a blur effect over here, correct? Maybe over here instead we'll do a transition. Okay, so we are going to delete this clip. Okay, so what I just do, I just press delete. Just oh, I could press the delete button there. Yeah, that's better. So now we have a video that goes like this, but now we have a quite an abrupt cut, correct? So over here, there's a white little box with a slash on it. We click that. Here we get a bunch of different types of transitions that we could use. So what I would like to do is a simple, seamless transition because it's a promotional video for my teacher, so I didn't want to go too crazy. So I would do the most classic transition, which is the second one over here. So we can time the duration of the transition. So how long it'll take to transition to the next video. Like that. It was quite quick, right? So I'm going to extend it a little bit. I think that's good. And apply. So now we have the little video from here. Let's see. And it transitions. Now, we can't hear what she's saying, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the video and it's been muted over here, right? So we are going to go to volume. We're going to increase the volume of this clip. And this is 100, the classic, but I'm going to keep it on 200 because I want her voice to be heard. Now, it will overwhelm you because of the sound of the backing track as well as her voice. See, for example. Correct? It's quite overwhelming. So, we're going to go to audio. If I'm going too fast, please let me know. Okay? Everyone's fine? Okay, great. Okay. We're going to go to audio. Now we're going to mark from where she starts speaking. So around over here. Now we click on the bar for the audio. We see the split icon. Click that. Then we see that the clip ends over here, correct? So we're going to go and put the split icon here. Then again, we see that she speaks. She continues to speak over here. Okay? Oh, we'll stop here because that's where she stops speaking. So now we have 3 cuts, correct? Everyone following? Now we're going to go to the second cut from where she starts speaking. what we're going to do is lower the volume. So in her video, we increase the volume. So now here, we're going to lower it, okay? So it is at, let's say, 65, 55. And we'll do the same thing for this clip as well. We lower it to 55. Try and maintain the volume as like the same pitch throughout so that there's no, random like outbursts of loud noise. So we get it looking like this something. It's still quite loud, correct? Is it just me or is it still quite loud? I would say it's
Actually,
still
we
quite loud.
can't hear the voice, please.
Sorry?
We can't hear the voice of the video.
Exactly. Exactly. So the background audio is still quite loud, correct?
No, like
Or at
we
all?
the sound. Yes.
Oh, you can't hear the sound. Okay, 1 second. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, fair sound. Alright. Yeah, I think you'd be able to hear now. Okay.
Whispering trees, chirruping birds,
So is the background noise a little too loud in comparison to her speaking?
Yes, it's loud.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So now this is like a trial and error type of situation. So all we have to do is just keep adjusting it according to your liking. So we're going to lower it even more. So I'm going to keep it at like, let's say 31. Okay, let's see how that sounds.
whispering trees, chirruping birds, babbling brooks.
Is that better?
Yes, please.
See, you see the mistake I made while filming this video is that I did not use AirPods or any Bluetooth device connected to the video or to connect it to her speaking. So that means I got a lot of wind factor, and that means the blur. Yeah, yes, Sejal?
Yes, please. I wanted to say that I feel it's still louder if we hear. Maybe
You still
25
need
would
to.
be good. Yes, please. I think
Okay.
25 would be good. Because
Yeah,
since we
let's
can
do
hear
that.
the background wind music, like the wind music as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's make it 25.
Yes, please.
Okay,
Let's try once.
let's see it.
Whispering trees, chirruping birds, babbling brooks.
I think it's a little more audible now, but definitely the video that I have, it's quite soft. So that is a fault of mine while filming. I should have been more aware. But we're going to do the same thing over here, reduce it to 25. Right?
First hotspots.
Oh. So I think there's been an audio mishap. Oh, yeah.
Step into this enchanting green world and let nature spark your imagination.
Okay. So now what I want to do is this is where I'll bring in the blur effect. Okay. So let's say over here. Now I'm going to split. This clip that I have, I am going to add an effect to it. Now I have to find the effect icon. There, effect. Okay. Now we're going to go to blur because I want it to blur out a bit. You'll see what I'm trying to think of. So this is my favorite blur filter to use, the base. Okay. Now over here, we can adjust the value of the blur to see how blurry it can be, correct? Yeah. Like that. Everyone fine? Did you understand? Okay. So at the okay. So over here, I realized that my voice is in the background a little bit. So I'm going to click this and I'm going to see where it is. I think over there. I'm going to split the video, and that little remaining 0.6 seconds, I'm going to decrease the volume for it. Understood? So that my voice doesn't come in the background. Correct? Okay. Now, over here, it's a little bit of a choppy video. So I'm going to just, crop it a little bit. So you see this icon over here? I'm just dragging it to my right a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. Okay. Now, clicking on this video again, I'm going to increase the volume. And doing the same thing like I did before, I will go to audio. I will see where the talking starts. I'll do it about here. Split. Okay. Now this little area, this is where she's speaking. So now I decrease the volume. And then we make it 25. Let's see. I will be adding a transition here because it's a little choppy. Let's see, it's a bit fast. Is it just me? I think so. It is a little fast. But it's a bit seamless.
What word is that?
Now, you see that little shaky part I filmed? That part, okay? Now that is very crucial when filming. What I was trying to do over there is make a transition video. So it'll transition from one part of the video to another part of the video. So over here, we're going to see exactly where I turn. Just a millisecond, okay? And about there, okay? Now I'm going to split. You'll see where the magic happens, okay? And I will delete this little clip, the 0.7 second clip. And now, going to the next video, you will see that I did another fast panning motion, correct? So I will put it about here. And there's this little part over here that is like 0.5 seconds, I think. And delete that. Now let's see if it worked. Okay.
What word is that?
Did you see that? Yeah. That's called a transition. We have physical transitions and we have editorial transitions. So over here, I have been doing editorial transitions, but I have not been doing the physical transitions, right? This physical transitions, of course, they're more appealing to the viewer's eyes. So that's why I like doing that. Now again, we are going to increase the volume of this video and decrease the volume of the audio over here. Okay. It gets much simpler and much easier after a certain point. I will split it here and decrease it to 25. Okay. Now watching it like this.
What word is that? Wow, look.
Okay. Okay. You see there? That's another take at a transition. So we will stop midway while I pan up. So around here, let's say. Let's see.
Look.
Okay. Around here. Ooh. There we go. Doing it on the computer is much harder than I thought. Split, and we delete this clip, right? And here we have the second clip where I'm panning from up to down. Now, one crucial thing when you're filming transition videos, you never go from the same side. So if I'm panning to the right, later on, I will pan from left. Is that right? Yes. No? Wait. Up to down. Sorry. Up to down. When we're going up, we move again from up, but from the bottom of the floor. Because if I'm taking the screen like this, I'll be moving it up, correct? And in order to give us like a 360 type of view, you move from down to up, correct? Do you understand what I'm saying? So again, when you're filming it, when you're
Yes.
filming a sideways transition, you move right to left and right to left. So if the subject is in the center, you move left. Then the next clip that you're going to take, you're going to move all the way from the right instead of just straight. Okay? Okay. So over here, I'm going to edit it around, that's it, there. Okay? And split and a little area, delete. And we're going to, there's no audio in this clip. And I'm going to keep it like this. Wait, I think there was another clip that I wanted to take. Okay, so that was another take that I didn't want to take. So I'll be deleting these two. Okay, let's see if the transition works.
Wow, look!
Yeah? Okay. So is this making you guys feel more interested in filmmaking?
Yes.
Like these little tips and tricks? Yeah?
Yes.
And you
Yes.
can do these so easily on your phone. So easily. Like you do not need any special help, anything to pay for, nothing. Just use your simple phone that you have. Oh, phone. Okay? And this is one of my favorite softwares to use because it's so easy to use. Very easy to use. And everything, they explain everything to you as well. So, yeah, we have this. Now, over here, this is where I want to blur it out, correct? So we're going to go to Effect again. We're going to go Blur and Base. And I like to increase the value of it. We can also increase how long we want the base to be, how long we want the effect to be on the video for. So I want it to be all the way to the end. So I will go to the end of the video so that it transitions from this to that. But I do not know if I can seamlessly transition it. I don't think so, but yeah. Now, this is how it looks like in the beginning. I won't bore you with the talking part of it because it can get a little tedious. So we're going to go for
Nature,
here.
spark your imagination.
What bird is that?
Wow, look!
So what my teacher wanted me to do is she wanted me to write a few words here and there. So let's say, now we're going to add the text, okay? So we are going to write, are we running out of time or?
How much is pending?
Not much. I just think, sorry, I'm in the boarding house right now, so the girls are
No
coming in
problem.
from dinner.
No problem.
But yeah, I think it's just text, which is simple enough. You could just press text, and you have a variety of options, which is like the text color, the border, the shadow. So let's say whispering. Wait, she gave me the video actually, so I can just use the clip from there. Okay, so we can use, let's say, babbling brook, and yeah, we can write that. Now, this is not the font that we would like to use, is it? It's not very appealing. So we're going to change the text. Let's say something like, they don't have very good text options, I would like, but this is better, I'd say. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to change the color to maybe something green or reddish. I like this color. So, babbling brooks, whispering trees, whatever, whatever, whatever. I don't want to waste your time. So, we can go in from here. Right? Okay. And we can extend it to however long we want. Okay. So I'm going to keep it to here. Let's say that much. And it goes. And text is, I think, the most simple part of the video. I mean, part of editing a video. So yeah, that's the basics of how you edit a video, including the transitions of when you're filming the video. So, yeah, and I have one last slide to share. So can I just share that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to talk about job opportunities you can get with having the skills of filmmaking. So you don't only have to be a filmmaker if you have these skills. You can be a content creator. You can build your own platform on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram and turn your creativity into a career. Then we have videographer, and they are one of my favorite people. Like in my film course, I was appointed to be the camera woman. And being a videographer, you have so much creative like liberty to shoot the video the way you want it to be shot. And it just the way that you want it to be seen, basically, your video, your idea. You could so being a videographer, you can be it for so many things like capturing events, weddings, sports, and concerts. This skill is always in demand. Okay. And then we have editor. So every company from media houses to small businesses needs people who can cut and polish videos. Luckily, a lot of people don't like to edit. So that means the job opportunity, the job pool is huge. So if you like to edit, you have almost like many people would want you to be working for them because a lot of people need editors, but not a lot of people want to be editors. So you have to have a real passion for it in order to pursue it. But if you do, nothing's going to stop you. And then we have social media and marketing. So brands look for people who can create engaging videos to reach customers. And in this day and age, I think social media marketing itself is one of the most like accessible ways to reach a wide audience and the best ways to reach an audience. And then we have film and TV industry roles. So you can start as an assistant or crew member and grow your way up into the film industry. And then freelancing and entrepreneurship. So you can use your skills to make videos for local businesses, NGOs, or even start your own media company. For example, when I was in 10th grade, I had a project that I had to do for school where I had to film a video for an NGO, which was a dog shelter. And I made a documentary on it, and a lot of people loved it. So I think having these skills is actually very, very crucial for building, I think, any career you want in your life. So, yeah, that is it. Anybody has any questions? Yeah, Durgeshwari?
Yes, so I wanted to know that as we know that the first 3 seconds are very important for any video to like to watch more of that video. So like do you have any examples of like what should be the first 3 seconds or what hooks should we add in the video for like audience to watch that video more? So like
Very good question. Very good question. So, I would say keep it fast paced. For my personal taste, keep it fast paced. So keep it very engaging. Use something that can catch the viewer's eye. So, for example, we see like something that people are not used to seeing very often. Something funny, it could be something scary, it could be anything. Something that people are not used to seeing. Do you get it? Did I
Yes,
answer your question?
yes,
Okay,
please.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lakshmi?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, we saw in that first video that the bad directing. So you said like they focus on the side character, not main character, that woman. But it is like their own creativity, na? Like everyone is following on the main character. If someone is not following on main character, maybe he or she using their creativity. So it is used to like it is better to use creativity or just follow a certain pattern or the certain rule.
Yeah, I think film and arts in general are all up to subjectivity. So you can think of, you can be as creative as you want, and no one can tell you anything because you can't be wrong when it comes to art. Correct? So it's all up to interpretation and all up to subjectivity. So the way you feel about something and you want to create it, no one can tell you how to do it, correct? So that in that case, the director perhaps thought that that was his, that was the best choice that he could make. And he wanted to make that choice because it was his creative, artistic choice. Anybody else? Yes, Aja?
Hello. So initially you shared a trick about how you record the audios. Could you please repeat it
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't get that?
Yeah, of course. So one trick I use is I wear Bluetooth headphones, mainly earphones, so that they can be concealed easily. Like, see, you can't see them now, right? So I will do that and I will connect it to a separate device, not to the device I'm recording with. Okay? And then I will do a voiceover or a voice recording, correct? And then while the video is filming, the voice is also getting recorded. So then when I'm uploading the audio onto the editing software, I can mute the video to clear any background noise and only use the audio that I'm getting in from the voiceover.
Got it, please. Thank you. I have another question. I don't know whether it is
Yeah.
related to this thing or not, but since I post on Instagram, etc., and I have heard about hashtags being old dated, I think, and there's some new concept of SEO words, keywords. So do you know anything about it? Because I'm quite confused. People say that when you use hashtag, your content gets more views, more reach. Is it true?
That is very true, yes. So people use hashtags for various reasons to get, and the main reason is to get attention, right? So people, search up a lot of things on the internet, right? Or on Instagram per se. So when you search up those things, the hashtags pop up. So the hashtag relating to the things you search up, that's how you get the viewers. So that's why people use a lot of hashtags. So you can search up a bunch of different things, but the same video will constantly be coming up. That's how you get more views, more likes, more comments, etc. Did I answer your question?
Yes, please. So I have another question that is related to SEO, the keywords. Do you know anything about it?
SE?
Bec- Oh, SEO, keywords. People say that
I
you
don't
should
think
use
so.
these keywords instead of hashtags because this keywords use helps you reach more audience as compared to hashtag.
I don't know
So,
much about that.
No
Sorry.
problem.
no problem. So, Sejal, in terms of like filmmaking, like Nasha was talking about, you can use the keywords which are unique to the narration that has been done in that filmmaking. So maybe that will stand out for your audience. Like you had seen in that video example in the earlier bit, that was bad direction. So over there, there were specific things, right, or which were standing out over there. So like that, you can put it up in your keywords while your post is there. That will give you much more visibility.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Lakshmi?
Yes, one more question, please. So
Yeah.
basically, I have my podcast channel where I do the interview and I upload on YouTube. So problem is that in the short video, we easily get the engagement and retention. But for the long video, like 50-minute or 1 hour podcast, how should I maintain that retention or engagement level?
Okay. So, in my experience, long videos, I have to tend to cut a lot of things out. Even things that you want to put in the video, let's say you want to put something really badly, but you need to prioritize what you think is the most important and crucial parts of the video. So that it's because in this day and age, everything has to happen really fast, right? A lot of people don't want to just sit and watch something, unfortunately. So we have to keep the content short and sweet and concise in order for people to be engaged, right? We can't have it drag along extra or have it, sidetrack to another part of a conversation, correct? So even editing will help a lot in podcasts. Uh, I don't watch many podcasts, but I do know that a lot of them use, different camera angles to get different viewers, like different perspectives of the podcast in general. So you could do that as well.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah,
No,
Dinesh?
going ahead with Danish.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you one thing that last week we attended a show in Opera House where a stand-up comedian was narrating a story and he told about the AI thing in like due to AI many stories as well as in Hindi, English, any language it can be created. So he was like the to stand out from the crowd is its own creativity. But in film industry, like from like if you just upload two three image only and you give the prompt to make a video, it will create a video as well as audio. So how is now film industry affecting through AI, or you can say what will be the turn in film industry in the upcoming days or years due to this role? Because for now everyone can make a video and you can say it's like very pretty much easier for people. So just wanted to know the insights.
Yeah, I actually really, really like that question because AI is being so widely used nowadays and it's also being used irresponsibly and incorrectly. So it can tend to take jobs, like, filmmaking, for example. But personally, I think that AI cannot duplicate one thing, which is the human touch, the human feel to an aspect of a video. It will create its own, interpretations of things, but it can never create an actual, how a human would want to feel something, right? So yes, I do think AI is being widely used right now, but I do not think that in the future it will, take up jobs. I actually feel like a lot of people will become aware of the fact that AI is being used so irresponsibly and will, contain it in the future. Okay. Anybody else?
Rukmani, do you have a question? Okay, great. Okay. So I think we can end the session over here. I hope everyone's answers have been uh answered. Okay, I can see the chat box. Okay.
Thank you all. Oh, that's
Thank you so much, everyone. Great. Okay, I can see there are no questions on the chat box as well. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. Thank you, Rukmini. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Sejal.
thank you
Thank you,
guys.
Rajeshwari. Okay, great. Thank you for joining today. Everyone who even didn't have much interest in this topic, I can see you all being engaging in the topic as well. And it's it's so good to see that. I can just say that this skill that we have learned today, it's also gonna help all the business people in their business marketing bit. So don't let this go. This is a very essential topic for your product and your business to be seen by people out there, right? If your marketing and your editing skills are good, you'll be able to get more and more customers and your business growing. So yes, thank you so much everyone for joining today. If there are any further doubts, we can clarify it next time. And I'll
Sejal,
be
I think, has
sharing
a
the
doubt.
link and the PPT and everything with you guys over the group. Yes, Naisha, please go ahead.
I think Sejal has a doubt.
Yes, Sejal, any question?
No, please. I just wanted to say that a tutorial on how to make animated videos would be very helpful because since it's in a huge demand, I feel. So just a request, please.
Okay, so the thing is, I'm really bad at animation. I'm really bad at it. Like, it's
Okay,
really bad. I
no
can
problem.
somewhat do 2D animation, but it's not good enough for me to teach you. Uh, sorry about that.
No problem. Sejal,
Yes,
I heard
Danish?
you. We'll definitely try something around it to get this thing of yours. Yes, Danish, please go ahead.
Yeah, just I wanted to ask you last one question. Like, as now the world is changing, there are many new genres are coming, and so like people are becoming more productive of like what they are watching, which genres to choose. Because on one click on Netflix, suppose there are n number of genres, n number of things, n number of stories. So I just wanted to know which genre is like a leading one or interesting or the future in film industry that captivates the hook of the audience or create a better insight of the perspective. Wanted to know that only.
Personally, I actually did a survey on this right now. The leading genre, from what I've seen, is action and drama and comedy. So people tend to, I personally thought it would be, like romance films because there's so many of them out there. But it's actually action movies that are leading with comedy and drama. So, yeah, I think in the future, if we see the future with how technology is advancing, um, people also tend to get lazy, so I do not know if sci-fi films or like fantasy films will, reach that extent because in before they used to take huge teams and a lot of time to edit videos and CGI and took a lot of effort to, make them look as realistic as possible. Whereas now, in order to cut budgets, they take fewer people and they use shortcuts like AI, like you said. It's so to create the video and to create the effects, which sometimes tends to look choppy. So I personally, before I would have thought that sci-fi, because of the technology advancements, would be the leading genre, but I still think it would be action. Is that your question, Anush? Yeah. Okay. Anything else, anyone?
Okay, great. I think everyone is clear with everything. Tika will not take much of your time. We shall end the session over here. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Thank you, Naisha.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Have a
so
great day.
much.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you so much
guys.
for today's
Thank you.
session.
Of course.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much for
much.
today's session. I
Of
really
course.
loved
Thank you
it.
for joining.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Tina
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.